Well, hello there, my dear beautiful friends. It is me, Golden Tunes River here, and today I'm going to tell you about what happened in the last few days on the update log in Enlisted. Now, you know me, I always do videos on updates, but I didn't on the last two, and now I catch up. Now, the reason I did that is because I needed to actually think over this, and I did. And I'ma tell you, I don't know if I'm happy. Anyways, so let us begin with the huge effect update, which is going to be the part of the next major update. It's not yet in the game. They basically added new effects, which um, this is the old one, and this is the new one. Now, the new one does look better, but I think they could have done more. Like, this is you know, not the biggest change. Like I like it. I like it more. It's more bright. It's a bit more realistic, but I think like they should have done more, to be honest. With the Molotovs, this is the old one, and this is the new one. Now, I like the Molotov changes. The Molotov actually looks better now, but still, I think like it should have been a bit more to it. But it looks good now. It looks good. It looks good. It's not perfect. It just looks good. Now this is the new effects, and I mean, eh, that's okay. But I mean, this should be like, and also engine sounds, which okay, cool. Please don't fuck these up. Don't make a fucking Panther sound like a fucking motorbike. Please. So, yeah, I think this is going to be okay. This is an okay change. This is an like a 6 out of 10 update. Now the second part, which everyone was waiting for, and everyone is probably hyped about, and everyone is going to be talking about this, and everyone was expecting this, yada yada yada. Okay, we have fuck, oh fuck, we have the Pacific. Yeah, participate without restriction. Okay, so this has, I've read this. Okay, this is participating without any restrictions, so not like Stalingrad. Um, okay, cool. But you see, there's like one problem. I have like a small problem. Like when I looked at this, I was like, fuck, this just makes me sad that they need to state this. The fact that they need to state this, that you can participate without restriction, that should be the norm. Apparently not. And Stalingrad showed us this. That's why so many people were scared, like Jay Dasa, for example. He said this multiple times that if Pacific is going to be the next, gonna do it like Stalingrad, it's gonna kill the game. And I agree. But now this is good. This is good. But I think this should have been the norm. Okay? Not like the cash grab that was Stalingrad. Now, of course, you do have the Special Landing Forces pack contents, which, where's it? There it is. Look at this. Preorder. Preorder. And you get the Kachi tank, the LVT, the both premium squads, a unique camouflage, another unique camouflage, a unique tank decoration, and the current level of all existing, you know, all the basic shit, you know. And I mean, okay, cool, whatever. I don't care. Nickname decorations, those are basically all cosmetics, except the premium squads and, well, the tanks. But I have a small issue with the premium squads. Now, when I looked at them, I was like, oh god, oh god, oh no. I looked at them, and there's the Type 1. Now, the Type 1 SMG is it's like, okay, cool, but where is it? There it is. Now tell me, why do you think I'm against this? An estimated 50 were built. You spawn this squad 10 times and you already have yourself all the fucking Type 1 SMGs used up. Yeah. I would have been okay if this would have been a gold order, but this is, yeah. And, well, what do the Americans get? Now, the Americans, they get the Thompson M2128, the US Marine Corps. Sorry, the M1928 US Marine Corps. As an enlisted player, I am asking you, fellow enlisted player, do you see? Open your game. Open whatever browser you have. Open enlisted.net. Go on here. Click on this Thompson. Go to Tunisia or Stalingrad. Go to the Thompson M2128. Look at both of them and tell me what is the difference. You have pause the video here and take your time. Okay, for everyone who didn't do that, the difference, it's so obvious. It's the markings on the muzzle here, and the wood is a bit scratched up, but that's it. But you see, this is totally worth it. And you have, of course, your two amphibious tanks, which, they're okay, they're cool. But the samurai mask, yeah, cool, totally realistic. Anyways, a new nation, a new confrontation. Wow. Anyways, they have prepared 26 levels for each side, and for this front, the US Army will also get a big set of new weapons. Here are some examples. So, Type 100, Owen Mark 1, 42, the Type 11, the M1941 Johnson MG. Now I hope, and please Darkflow, do this, please, for the love of God, make the Johnson MG a fucking MG and not an FG42. Please just put it like the Type 11 LMG, okay? Just please don't make this be usable by every class. If you make this, I'm gonna freaking punch your face in. Then we have the A6M2. Now this, if you're not so educated enough, you little fucking rascals, this is the Zero. The Zero's in the game. I'm kinda excited for this shit. But anyways, the M13 MGMC, which is going to be... I'm just going to quote real quick what the Russians have to say about the when they upgrade their M5 half track to equip the M4 quad. Infantry mowing machine guns have been placed. We're ready to make fucking mincemeat out of these crowds. This is going to shred through infantry and through the Japanese tank. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be deadly against infantry. I hope they balance this somehow. I don't know how. Anyways, Banzai! Yay! You can fucking Banzai charge. That's great. Japanese flare. Oh, well, lunge mine. And phosphorus grenades. Yay! Oh, and stay tuned. So basically, I'm going to tell you. Phosphorus grenades are going to be a terrible idea. Why? Because they were quite frankly not used. That's the first thing. And second thing, these grenades, well, they are based on grenades that were used, but they only made toxic smoke and not fire. The thing that they are presenting in game is white phosphorus, which white phosphorus. Okay, here, shout out to this guy, the JJ chemistry dude, over here, to make this video so that I can fucking show you what white phosphor is. So this is white phosphor when it's lit on fire.
Sobald ich ihn mit einem Streichholz.
Yeah. This is basically an eternal fire. And the reason that this is so scary is because not only does it burn, and you can't really fucking make it stop burning, it also releases toxic smoke, which you only need like 0.2 grams for it to be a lethal dose, which, yeah, and literally white phosphor is what they are giving us in the game. And this thing is really scary because you can't properly put it out, you know? Like, even if you throw water on it, it will fucking still be hot and smoking. Like, it's scary. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is why it's banned. This is why it's banned. And white phosphor was not really used in the Pacific. It was really hard to research what the phosphor grenade was. And shout out to Taylor Swift fan, which helped me research this. Anyways, so this I have a problem with the Banzai and the Japanese flare, but I'm going to explain those later. Now, here we have some in-look on the maps. We have this, which, I mean, if you look at the trees in the background, they don't look like fucking palm trees. They look like normal fucking trees, man. Like Darklow. Why do we have normal fucking trees in the background and palm trees forwards? Anyways, oh, why do we have a fucking church in the Pacific? I mean, this could be on some kind of island like Philippines, but you know, it just doesn't kind of fit. And then we have fucking. Okay, this looks like the best screenshot of, you know, how the Pacific should look like, you know, for the most part, at least, besides water. But anyways, So as I was saying, the maps there, we have to see, but please Darkflow, don't fuck up the maps. Also, the problem that I have is if you look here on this, oh sorry, this soldier in particular, you look at his rifle and you start to question yourself, what rifle is this? Now, this rifle is the Type HE rifle, which the Type HE rifle was, well, also estimated 50 build. Yeah. Um, this thing was powerful, you know, for what it is and how it will be implemented into the game. It can be very powerful, but yeah, it's I'm going to leave down in the description a video of a friend of mine, which is the Napoleon Total, made a video on Pacific suggestions, and well, he explained it very goodly what the Type HE rifle is, and I'm going to link his video down in the description, so check it out. So anyways, um basically what you have to know about the Type HE, I'm just going to tell you. Watch Napoleon's video, but basically it was a select fire weapon. Basically this is basically a Japanese FG, which concerns me that it is on this soldier, and this soldier right here in the back has a fucking Johnson, which would imply that the that the Johnson and the Type HE are going to be in the campaign tree, which I hope not for the infantry class, and I seriously hope they don't do that. But yeah. Anyways, let's just move on. And the Johnson, while yes, it was more produced, way more, like more than 1,000 more time. It, yeah, more than 1,000 times more than the Type HE rifle. Not only that, but you know, yeah. Now we have the Second Marine. So we have those two squads are the Marines. Marine Raiders, and they did it. Fuck, wrong ones. Sorry. The Marine Raiders, which they did exist. They did. And, well, they're pretty accurate. And I like them. I like how they look. It's just, my problem with them is, like, their gun. Like, it's the same Thompson as the already one in game, which I already stated that. Now, oh, wait, we get Japanese voice lines here. Everyone, listen closely. Yeah, that's great. Okay, we just heard some screaming, but yeah. So those are the Giretsu paratroopers, which it's Giretsu Kuteitai. Giretsu Kuteitai? Kuteitai? Kuteitai! Giretsu Kuteitai. Um, anyways, which stands for Heroic Paratroopers. And, well, they were used actually. And well, their uniforms are accurate in game, but they did not use Type 1s, you know, just this minor inaccuracy. But anyways, let me tell you. Um, I like both squads. I just think that they could have done better as for the weaponry. The Type 1, okay, it's okay. I mean, I would have preferred something else, but that's okay. The Thompson, it's historically accurate, but it's just another Thompson. So yeah, and I'm going to explain you now in this last bit of the video. If you've even made it here, congratulations. But my big problem with the Pacific campaign is that everything that is in this campaign is just a copy and paste from Battlefield 5. I am not joking. I could go onto YouTube, Battlefield 5, Pacific, and they literally have all this shit in the Pacific. Like, look at this. Like, let me just fucking decrease the volume so that I don't blow your eardrums out. But like, look at this. Where do you launch mine at? Okay, so we have katanas. And you can literally kill... This is POV. You mess with the wrong Japanese dude in the new fucking Pacific campaign. It just won't look as epic. But yeah, this is basically going to be the Pacific. Literally a copy and paste from another game. And they even have the launch mine. Oh, yeah, rip. They have the launch mine, they have marines, they have everything. It's literally the same as Battlefield 5. So tell me, are you going to play the Enlisted campaign at the Pacific? Which, by the way, they didn't state which battle it is. They are doing an entire campaign for an entire front, which is unique to this campaign. But anyways, are you going to play Enlisted, which we don't know if the mechanics are going to work, if it's going to be balanced or historically accurate? Now I know Battlefield 5 isn't the most historically accurate either, but that game is fun, actually. You know, it's fun, actually. I like it there. They depicted it very goodly, and I like it. And I'm just, like, people are going to come back to Enlisted, which they did already say on Twitter, like, they were commenting shit like, oh, I haven't played Enlisted in 2 months, this is going to make me play again and everything. They're gonna come back and, they're gonna be either very disappointed or very happy, but this, if Darkflow makes a mistake with this campaign, this is going to be the death of Enlisted, and it's going to attract more players, but it's going to push away some players. And like I commented on one of JDOS's videos, Enlisted. basically, yeah, everyone's going to be cheering for the Pacific, while the game is going to die. I really don't want Enlisted to die, but I'm just afraid that this might kill it. Everyone's because hype is a thing that it can be very helpful and is dangerous at the same time, since you can like people are going to get hyped for the Pacific. They're gonna be so hyped. They're gonna set their expectations high, and then they're gonna be like setting high expectations for the campaign. They're gonna set their expectations too high, and knowing Darkflow, they won't fill these expectations for most people. And some mechanics are going to be broken, some things are going to be imbalanced, historically inaccurate, and some other bullshit. And people are going to get tired of this. I'm warning you. This is going to happen. I'm warning you. So don't get too excited for the Pacific. The bigger your excitement, the bigger your disappointment. And I think Darkflow should finish what they've already started with the fucking Normandy, Moscow. Please, at least finish those. Those are the oldest campaigns, and they are not finished. Everything's on the table. Just give us the STG, give us the fucking Panzerschreck. Just give us those. Give us the fucking I don't know. I don't know what fucking guns they should give us. I forgot what is and isn't already in the campaign, and honestly I don't care. Just fucking finish what you've already started a year ago. And you see, the problem with a new campaign is that they have to spread their team even thinner onto these campaigns, because they have to model new tanks, new squads, new uniforms, new guns, new shit, new. And quantity is just because there's much content doesn't mean that it's good. I would much rather have less content, but when the content actually drops, I would want it to be better quality. You know? And I think Darkflow managing 6 campaigns, which, by the way, they were already struggling to manage 4. Now they have to manage 6. I don't think that they can do it. I don't think they can. And if they can, I'm gonna be surprised as fuck. Because I think this is it. I think this is it for the Enlisted. People are just going to be fucking not doing anything anymore. Why should they? It's kind of pointless at this point, right? Like when the Pacific drops and it's going to fail, no one's going to come to Enlist anymore. I'm telling you this, no one's going to do it. And well, there's obviously going to be people who are going to be grinding, but the player base is just going to be decreasing. Like, listen, the player base is so small that in the last event I played 2 battles and I was in the top 50%. I didn't even win. Oh my god, win one of them. I lost one of them and did poorly in it. Yet I played only 2 battles and I was top 50%. Do you see an issue with this? This is kind of not okay. You know, like, kind of much not okay. Like, um, like the kind of okay that it's just fucking terrible. Like, Enlisted needs players to play the game, but if Enlisted pulls shit out, no one's going to play your shitty game. People are just going to play better games, or just going to go back to Battlefield 5, for example, that has the exact same shit as the Pacific campaign. I'm kind of I'm shifting towards other content, and I know that other content creators do that as well. I know that this forward is returning with the Pacific. He said that, but really, I think he's just going to come, look at it, and go. I don't think he's going to make any videos on it. So yeah, that will be it for today's video. It was very very much criticizing of this campaign, but I really just, if I'm criticizing something, I care about it. I just don't hate just to hate on it, except when it's really bad, then I am going to hate on it. But you know, this will either fucking complete, it will revive Enlisted, and then it will kill Enlisted. And when Enlisted is going to be dead, well, Darkflow's gonna lose money. They're gonna lose Gaijin support. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? What can I say? I'm just fucking content creator that is making content with this, for this fucking game that not many people even know about, because there's just not much advertising anymore. I mean, Gaijin, I mean, there are YouTubers that are getting sponsored by Gaijin, but seriously, they are attracting some players, but then they are pushing these players away at the same time, because they realize how fucking shit the game is. So please, Darkflow, take these words to your heart. Fix everything with the game first. Then finish all the campaigns while you're fixing the game. And then when you're done fixing, actually fucking then consider doing another campaign. I'm tired. This is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, leave your comments down in the thoughts. I would love to hear your opinion. Probably a lot of criticizing of me because, oh, you're just hating on the Pacific. But yeah, it's just how people are. Anyways, that'll be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Now, Golden Tony's is signing off. Peace.